The rum and coke has to be one of the most ordered drinks in the world. I get it, but these days for me, I do find it a little bit boring. So today in this video, I'm making a drink that's just as low effort. It's the same spirit and mixer vibe, but when I rock this out for groups or at parties, it absolutely smashes it because it's just super delicious. It doesn't have a name, but I just call it a Juicier Lilt. Now, showing you this drink is going to take a mere seconds, but what you've got coming up in a minute is actually a 7-way tasting, the same mixer with 7 different rums. So that's coming up straight after I've shown you how to make this. Now, like the rum and coke, this really isn't complex at all. Take your favorite rum. I am using kind of like the aged rum at the moment for what's coming up in a second. I'm going to have a little sort of taste off in a second. But your favorite measurement of choice. I like to keep highballs nice and simple. So just 30 ml for me. I then typically match that with pineapple juice. Just, 100% pressed pineapple juice you get from any supermarket here in the UK. You don't have to measure, but, 30, 45 ml. Don't go too much. You just want a little bit in there. And then the big mixer of the moment, hence my Juicier Lilt, is grapefruit soda. Palomas are just going crazy. Every supermarket in the UK now sells probably 1, if not 2 different brands of grapefruit soda. It's just become the big thing. Now, I understand a lot of people don't like grapefruit. I totally get that. But then a lot of people don't like Coca-Cola or Pepsi or whatever your cola of choice, Panda Pops, whatever your cola of choice is. But the whole point is, I would say 1/3 of your drink needs to be rum and pineapple, making 2/3 of your drink the grapefruit soda. And I think that is roughly the perfect ratio. Honestly, I absolutely love that. I love pineapple juice anyway. The rum and pineapple works. The grapefruit obviously works because the Lilt, or whatever it's called these days, Fanta, pineapple and grapefruit, whatever it's called, is still one of those old-time classic sodas that dates back 30, 40 years. Pineapple and grapefruit is just a great combination. And in this world where pink grapefruit soda is now one of the go-to sodas, that is just going to work wherever you choose to make it. So then, 7-way tasting, effectively with the original, I've got 8 different rums here. And there's going to be 3 rums that you've probably never seen on this channel, but I actually use them every single week. I'll talk about these in a minute. So what I've done, this is what I would call your classic sort of aged rum. Appleton Signature, Mount Gay Eclipse, Havana Especial. Honestly, after tasting all these, this is still right up there with possibly my favourite way to drink it. But there are some sort of caveats here. I do think the aged just kind of works a little bit with pineapple. Remember, as I've got older, my sweet tooth has diminished. There's a posh word. But, I don't really like massively sweet drinks. I like fruity drinks, but not massively sweet drinks. So that sits quite well for me. So the first one up, you probably guessed this. Most of the Dropworks stuff is coming out. But the first one is the Dark Drop. And just put that there. Are we on camera? Yeah, there we go. So this is, let's move these back. So this is Dropworks Dark Rum. So pretty good example of dark rums all over the world. This is fantastic, just made here in the UK. I think this makes the drink a little bit too heavy and kind of takes away or detracts from what this is, a simple spirit and mixer. I think it makes it a little bit too complex. It's delicious, but doesn't quite hit the spot for me. Dark rum with the pineapple and with the grapefruit. I really like the next one, which is the Clear Drop, a typical sort of white unaged rum. I really like that, but then I'm a massive fan of white unaged rum anyway. You've got bags of rum flavour in there. There's no barrel aging to take away from the coconut and pineapple. So what you've effectively got, sorry, with the pineapple and grapefruit, what you've effectively got is like, it's almost, it seems really wrong saying this, but it's almost shades of pina colada without the coconut. You've got the grapefruit instead, but it's absolutely delicious. And that if I'm scoring these out of 10, if that's like the 9.5, that's a good 9. You know, that's a good 9 out of 10. I really do like that. The next one coming up is the spice drop. Now, I have got 2 spiced rums here because I did want to make this distinction. The first one is Dropworks Spice. Now, Dropworks is an unsweetened spiced rum. Heck, this is going to confuse a lot of new viewers, but it's not even a spiced rum. They do very clever barrel aging to give you the spice taste without using typical spices like vanilla, clove, nutmeg, cinnamon, all those kind of things. So this is a cleverly aged spice rum. Sipping it, you get all those spices, but there's nothing added to it. It's delicious. It's light. It's just unsweetened. I'm going... I do prefer the original, but I would probably go like a 9.2. So if the white is a 9, I would go for the spiced, Dropworks Spiced as a 9.2. Now this is where things start to get a little bit interesting now, because I wanted to go kind of mass market here a little bit. So what I've actually got is the brand that I use on cocktail masterclasses and have done for a good couple of years now. So I wanted to compare the 2 spiced ones. So this is Red Leg Spiced. Typical spiced rum, sweetened spiced rum with ginger and vanilla notes. I actually think it makes it too cloying. It's nice, it's tasty. A lot of you are going to love that. But for me personally, it's just a little bit too cloying, which probably actually means it's more on mass market level for a lot of you guys. So for me, that does score like a 7.5, 7.5. But I think there is room for a lot of you guys at home to go, wow, yeah, I love it. And that's just replicating or representing, I should say, a typical spiced rum here in the UK, like sweetened up. You know, very rarely do you get an unsweetened spiced rum. So a typical example. Now, next to it should be the pineapple. They've actually got 4 in the range, but I've just used 3. This is Red Leg's pineapple. So it takes that ginger and vanilla rum at the base of this and then mixes it with pineapple. I really like that. For fun drinks, we've kind of changed the tone a little bit here now because we've taken away from classic rum to fun drinks. And I do really like that. That's really easy to drink. It's fun. You get the pineapple notes. You get a little bit of spice on there. I do prefer the original in that, but that's a strong 8.5 for me. Really, really like it. Next one up is the banana. Red Leg banana rum. And again, I do prefer the pineapple that I've just had, but the banana makes a really good one as well. Banana and pineapple is just a great, great combination. But I have to say, the one, if I was in a fun mood, the one that's going to challenge the original and does score a 9.5 for me out of 10 is the coconut. That coconut and pineapple, obviously, but with the grapefruit soda, that just works so well. It's a completely different drink because obviously you've got fun, you've got sweetened, you know, you've got that extra bit of sugar in there. But the coconut does work really well with the pineapple and grapefruit. And that could be, you know, that could almost become a Koku Kanu signature serve because it is that good. I just think for me personally, I would probably have a couple of, this is oh, I can't even say that word now. The distinction I would make. I would probably have a couple of those, but I couldn't stay on them all night. Whereas I could easily stay on that all night. Bearing in mind, I've got a little bit older and my sweet tooth has kind of not disappeared so much because I still like that, but not as kind of prevalent as what it was. So that for me wins. What I want you guys to do in the comments below is if you were going to have a different rum and mixer highball, not ginger beer, because we've all been there, what would you do? Rum and what? Let me know in the comments below.